Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKadosh. Double honor to the apostles of the GMS, to the sincere Shalom, to the brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. And I want to pretty much get into pretty much the topic about everything that's pretty much going on. Basically, how it's all adding up. I mean, you have actually. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with the scripture actually, since while I'm already at it. This is Matthew 24:6, and it says, ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." And I'm gonna stop there because that's basically what's going on right now. Now, I'm not just talking about this, the wars that's pretty much starting with what, uh, well, it's included. You got the wars with Trump trying to uh be into every war. You got the wars going on here. You got as far as everybody being pretty much killed left and right by anybody. Then you got the wars going on between the Israelites and everybody else in it. And I mean, you can pick a cup of tea. That's basically the war. We're in a war. We as the hopeful elect are in a war against everybody here, not just Esau, but our own people too, against the other heathens. And we gotta keep. That's why we gotta keep the. We always gotta keep praying, because that's why you don't see us always. We don't have to fight unless we don't fight unless we have to. But for the most part, pretty much for every part that we keep we like keep give our faith unto the Lord to protect us, and He will guide us into what we need to do. We don't look at everything carnal, and that's what pisses these people off. Is that we don't do anything carnal, but they want to make us carnal. They want to make us start fights. We are warring against the flesh. We we pretty much do enough as it is. That's why we read Ephesians 6:11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, so you can stand against the wiles of devils." And that's what we're trying to do. Is pretty much Slagia. Is pretty much keep ourselves protected with the power of Yahweh. So we don't be carnal with these people. But dealing with these people makes you want to be carnal. It's just like this place really needs to go, because that's all this place is. Nothing but carnal, nothing but disgusting, vile intoxications. Is no good here. So I mean, let's sorry. When you read Galatians 5:17, it says, I'm gonna read it right here. It says, "For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other." See, that's this is why we pretty much war against the flesh. This is two things can't go together. Yeah, we're the flesh, but we even struggle with that. We even struggle with the trying to keep the worldly things out of the spiritualness. And that's for a reason, because we don't want to be trapped into this filth of homosexuality being involved, or some crazy nonsense. But if we look into the other side, that we all have certain worldly things on us that we just can't really that we're just really trying to fight against. That's why the Lord makes pretty much has us like this, so we don't forget what we fighting against. Because if we had no physical problems for us things that we try to keep out of the truth, like say uh, our any example I could give is um, say if I'm a carpenter or no, or say like I like to buy a bunch of jewelry all the time. I want to just collect jewelry, but it's interfering with with the truth, then that's a problem. That's what we try to keep against. Or you got some type of addiction that you're trying to fight that you don't want to be into this truth. That you try to keep. By what I mean by into this truth, that I mean that you're trying to keep yourself in a better state. So if you didn't have no problems, no addictions or anything, you would be you wouldn't be dealing with you'd be so like you'd be thinking completely straight nothing but spiritualness. Because then you ain't having these problems. But the Lord has it to where you are going to struggle against something, so you can remember what you're struggling against, which is the flesh, and that's what we pretty much are going through right now. And that's why we got to stay strong against this filth, because we don't have nothing else but Yahweh Shah. So while we are trying to stand strong, uh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, we wait for Satan for these devils to pretty much destroy each other. Really, I mean, because if we would look at it, they would have pretty much uh see we're pretty much all the bad ones. We're the terrorists or something so forth. But when you really look at anything, we haven't even touched anything, and you can see this place already falling. You already see this place is falling. The place is falling every day as you look at it. We're not even touching it. So I'm gonna get this one scripture right here, which is Matthew 12:26, and it says, "And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?" And that's basically what we're doing. We're basically on defense mode. We're not on attack mode. We may be out there, but we're not attacking anything. We're just sitting here on defense mode while you devils pretty much kill each other. While you devils pretty much just let your own infrastructure fall. Your own kingdom is pretty much falling in front of you. And we're just sitting here laughing because we're not doing anything. But that proves that even without us having to do anything, that this place is saying that it wants to fall. This place is probably begging to be destroyed right now because all the sick pollution it even has. Like I said, anything Esau touches is pretty much death. Like even his own kingdom is death. That's probably why it's falling. It probably wishing that it was dead right now. So we get this final scripture right here, which is Malachi 4:1. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. So we're not talking about just Esau. We that includes the heathens, all people, all of them that are proud, and our people are definitely proud along with Esau. You see how quick our people are quick to jump to Esau's side, and they just need to go. This place needs to go. It's just begging to go at this point. It says, "In the day that cometh shall burn them up," saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. and that's for a reason, so we don't have to go through this shit again. That would be not even not even a root of this place. That's like having they say that's like having a whole big corruptible tree, and it's trying to corrupt all the other. And it's corrupting all the other trees. Well, we're gonna have to completely burn all those trees that are corrupted, with nothing, no root left behind. Like it has to burn. There has to be nothing left of it. Nothing but that small patch that was there. And that's the beautiful part of it. That's what Babylon's going to be. It's going to be that. Going to be small patches. It's going to be a small patch that's on fire. So that's all I have with that. So with that, Shalom and death to Babylon.